What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists, and welcome to this Halloween painting challenge, where I thought it would be good to show you what I do when I do a board game restoration of this type. Obviously, looking at the box here, you can see the lid is all chewed up and torn up, and the corners are all broken, as is the case with games. Let's not forget, this game itself is 50 years old. It's as old as me. Anyway, we'll deal with all those, we'll deal with that later on. And as you can see, the box was a bit flimsy too. So we've got the components here. So we take all the components out. First thing I do on a board game restoration is I see what components I've got, and then I clean them. Now this, cards with an elastic band around, I was like, oh no, that's not good. Don't put elastic bands around cards. It damages them, specifically ones as old as that. So yeah, had to get that out the way. So yeah, anyways, taking all the components out here now. Some which were broken, like that little cardboard banister piece. It's really a case, it's almost like unpacking a flat pack bit of furniture, just making sure, seeing what you've got. In most cases you will have missing items. In this case everything was there, which was good. The board, as you can see, is in exceptionally good condition, very good condition. Often with these games the board is like got dog-eared ends and very worn out, but I was very pleased to see that was there, and the main plastic components are all there too, which is exceptionally good fortune. I even had the little clips which clip the cardboard walls to the board. Right, so let's get on with the washing. So warm soapy water, not too warm in this case because these plastics are 50 years old and we don't want to damage them. They could be brittle. So we're just letting them soak on with the box. I'm cleaning everything. I'm using some what I call Lens Bright. There is a product called Lens Bright, and it's just isopropyl alcohol with a tiny bit of detergent and water. Now this looks awful when you put it on. You think, oh my goodness, what have I done? But it does evaporate and it disappears, but it will leave behind a perfectly clean and hygienic surface, so don't worry about that. So that's all I'm doing there. It won't get off things like sellotape, which has been there for 50 years, like the underside, the sticky bit. It won't get rid of that, but it will make a surface that is clean and manageable. Right, so just cleaning both sides of this box. Now when you do this, it's going to make it feel very flimsy, as with all these cardboard pieces, very flimsy because it is wet, and it's going to make it soft. So it's going to make it softer than it is. That's just the way it goes, unfortunately. But yeah, so just don't worry about it. Just keep going. Put your cleaning materials on there. Like I say, I use Lens Bright because it's quite kind to cardboard. Even these cards, okay, I'm cleaning all the cards because again, they will have been handled many times, and we just want clean surfaces to work with. I mean, we know they're not going to be banking, but we just want them clean so that we can do our restoration. Now you can see on some of the backs of them, they are very marked. I did try my hardest to clean them up, but it quickly became apparent that was not going to be a possibility. And so eventually I had to resort to painting the backs of the cards, but that'll be on another video. So we're just seeing how our parts have been washed. So they come out. I gently scrub them. I do not scrub them hard, just gently kind of tease it with the brush, really, all the components. I was very, very lucky that the components were all solid and in one piece. Like I say, so many of these games, they're broken pieces, even the little dice, and I wasn't sure if that was an original dice or not, but just in case, I give it a clean anyway. And the whammy ball, original whammy ball too, and I just let them dry, naturally dry. Because this is like a classic board game, I wouldn't attempt to paint the components anyway, not like I would on a modern board game. So these can stay exactly as they are. Even the little brush there is all in one piece, and that is good. If you do find you're lacking pieces, then you can just source them from eBay and places like that. Okay, on with the strengthening of the box. Starting with the inner bit. So PVA, as I've said before, PVA is your friend. Whack it on there, get it on there. This will really strengthen the lid. Any cardboard you put PVA on, it will strengthen it. Yes, it will cause some warping, but it will pull itself back again eventually. To start with, it looks awful and you think, what on earth have I done? But it does, it works wonders. So PVAing it all, making it nice and strong, and yeah, that's the way we're going, that's the way we're rolling. PVA is your friend. Now, as you can see, it's dried. We've only done one side, and already it's a lot stronger. It feels stronger, it feels more robust. Of course, I'll be doing both sides, but yeah, it makes a huge difference on with the actual lid itself now. And of course, I'm taking the opportunity to make repairs to it as well using the PVA. On some parts I do end up using clothes pegs to just hold them together whilst it dries, and it forms a really nice strong bond. And you just want to get a decent corner and let them dry after you've glued them. But get one decent corner done first, and then you can maneuver the lid around as you see fit. Well, so I just let that dry, and that's just some of the work I've done.